YouTube land was good. It's your boy, Be Heard, aka Brian, aka Prince Vegeta Watane, aka PB. If you don't know me, future FGC commentator here. Why am I in a blanket and a hat on? Mind your business. Mind your business. I'm in the comforts of my home. I can do what I damn well please. Speaking of which, the 2018 Injustice 2 Pro Series GrandFinals happened last week, November 13th to be exact. And I'm going to recap it and talk about it, give you my thoughts and ideas with it. And SonicFox wins it all to go back to back. Did he? I don't think he went back to back with. I feel like there's another game he went back to back in. I'm not even gonna speak on it because I'm going off memory, so I don't want to butcher it. Let me know if SonicFox went back to back like champions in another game as well. But I guess this is only like the third series, right? Of there wasn't like no Pro League for MK9, I don't think so, or Injustice 1. I think it started with MKX as far as the series and league goes, but anyway, nonetheless, SonicFox takes it back-to-back champions, and he said that he will donate some money to Rewind's father. I did say before that his father's going through it. I guess he's still in the hospital, so that's unfortunate. So prayers to Rewind's father. Hopefully he makes a full recovery, things of that nature. I think he said $10,000 too. Well, I guess maybe the article just said he's going to donate a proportion of his winnings. I don't know why that's surprising. Like, I don't know why people are like so shocked that SonicFox would do that. He seems like a stand-up guy. Seems like a nice guy. And then you got to figure that probably before this tournament, I don't know if they did for this tournament, but I know, Samij, Rewind, and SonicFox always play together, and then King of the Hill and stuff like that. They're training partners. Like, they're good friends. So I don't see why that's the issue of like, oh, I'm surprised SonicFox did it. Nah, I wholeheartedly would do something like that if I was friends with, like, if one of my friends had that and I was in the same situation, even if we was going against each other. Yeah, why not? I mean, you know what I'm saying? That's someone's dad too. You don't want someone's father figure not to be there if you could help, And it's not a burden to help too. I think that's also a thing to mention too. So, yeah, big ups to SonicFox for doing that, and I'm not surprised that he's done that too. Now, is Injustice 2 done? It kind of goes into my two topics together, and then MK11 win. Yeah, okay, real quick, funny story. I said that I would like to see a teaser for MK11 in the last video, the top 8 breakdown video. My bad. I knew it was going to be aired on TV, but I didn't know it was going to be Disney Channel. So, yeah, MK11 teaser on Disney Channel would not fly. So, my bad. I saw it on Twitter, and it made me laugh. So thank God, thank whoever, that no one said it in my comment section. They'll probably go back and say it now, but yeah, I thought that was kind of funny. He was like, you really thought he was going to get an MK11 teaser when it's on Disney Channel for top 4? I was like, okay, you know what? You got it right. that's a valid point. But is Injustice 2 done? I think Injustice 2, as far as like a pro series goes, might be done, but at the same time, that's also going to determine and kind of lie where MK11 is, essentially. And what I mean by that is, like, if they announce a season 3 for Injustice 2, which everybody kind of feels burnt out by the game, I think it also has to do with how Injustice 2 is played, and then the cycle of Injustice, the cycle that that NetherRealm has been on, I think everybody's kind of getting into that fatigue where we kind of want a new game, and we haven't had any hype. I mean, hell, it's November. Usually there'll probably be like 5 or 6 characters with trailers out and gameplay out that we would have seen by now, and then the combat cast and things of that nature too that NetherRealm does. So the fact that we haven't had anything, to say the least. So I'm curious. I think it all depends on what they do with Injustice 2 and their Pro Series. If they're done with Injustice 2, then MKX is coming. Alright, I keep saying MKX. MK11 is coming. MK11 is coming. It's going to be on the horizon, and it's going to be here. I don't want to see Injustice 2 flat out die, especially when we still have time, because we might get news and information, like say in December about MK11, but that doesn't necessarily mean that MK11 is gonna come out in 2019. We don't know when it's gonna come out. Hopefully 2019, but it could be December 2019 for all we know. So I don't know. Look, basically to answer both questions, I think it depends on what they do with Injustice 2 and the Pro Series. I think they're done updating the game, so it's kind of gonna be interesting to see what they do with that. But yeah, I don't know. I don't want to say that preview shows matter, but your boy did pretty damn good for his predictions. I mean, I got the winner. I thought he was going to make a loser's run, but SonicFox went 5-0, so no loser's run needed. You know, I got 6 out of the 8 for top 8, which is surprising. I actually did better in the top 8 than I did round 1, which kind of throws me off, but I guess not really, because you have to predict 4 losers, essentially, with the loser's bracket. But you know what I'm saying? To pat my own back, you know, your boy did pretty good for predictions. Don't worry, I will bring that up after this last topic, so you know what I predicted. And you can look at the video. I wrote down the notes. I looked at my notes. I didn't even have to look at the video. But if you can go back, I have video evidence of me saying who I think is going to win and who's going to do what and how they're going to do it. So, hate to say I told you so, but your boy told you so. That's probably like last to go back for a second for as far as Injustice 2 in the Pro Series. That's probably my one biggest regret is not being able to commentate an Injustice 2 tournament. Excuse me. It's still early. It's like 6:12 in the morning Central Time, so your boy's grinding. And I couldn't sleep, so I was like, why not upload a video? But, yeah, well, what was the point I was making? Yeah. Oh, to go back, yeah, I wish I would have been able to commentate at least 1 or 2 Injustice tournaments, you know what I'm saying? I did do some practices. There are practices of Injustice 2 on the channel right now. I think I did Under the Cage games. I think I did the homie Trey Pound. I feel like, and the other homie. He's gonna kill me if he sees this. I can't remember a homie's name right now. I'm drawing a blank. I am drawing a blank. But he plays Flash and Black Adam. Shouts out to my bro. I can't remember his name. Alright, we're just gonna skip over it. You'll see that on the channel. Comment if you see it on the channel. I'm sorry, homie. But lastly, but not least, Scar's amazing run. And the thing that Scar went through, because you gotta figure he has one tournament, and this is the most important tournament, and this is the tournament essentially what you entered all the other tournaments for to this point to get paid for and do what you're supposed to do. And then you get dropped by your team before the tournament. So not only do you have this anxiety and this pressure and these nerves of placing well in the tournament, now you don't have a team. So now you're auditioning for a team to get sponsored for a game that you don't even know is going to be back next season. And on top of that, you don't even know when MK11 comes out. So Scar's in this really tough situation, this back against the wall, no pressure, no diamonds type of situation. And the fact that he comes through with it, you know, at first he did lose 3-0, but the amazing losers run that he had, and then to say Echo Fox, where you at? That's so clean. Yo, that boy Scar is a beast. Scar, this is who he beat on losers run. He beat Happy Pal. He beat Gross. He beat Gurr. He beat Tweety. He beat Samij. Some tournaments, that's not a loser run. Some tournaments, that's like a CEO or a combo breaker or Validity or whatever. Like, that's an actual tournament. I won the championship type of run. Granted, I know it's the GrandFinals of a Pro Series, so obviously there are going to be some killers there. But the fact that you did it after going to losers round 1, and then placing 3rd, come on, man. Somebody sponsor this man, Scar. I really hope that he picks something up, picks up another game or something like that, just for the time being, since there's not an announcement yet. Because I want to see more Scar. I want to see him sponsored. He's definitely one of those players that should be sponsored. So hopefully this is kind of like the salt in the wounds of Echo Fox and somebody picks him up. And I hope someone picks him up to see the potential in Scar as far as a player versus oh, we need an Injustice 2 player. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, shouts out to Scar for that one. Shouts out to the boy. And I called it too. I was like, I think Scar's gonna make an incredible run. I think he could win it. You know, the top 3, I'm not surprised by it at all. So yeah. Let's talk about some of the round 1 matchups, and I'll actually tell you which ones I got right too. So if you don't believe me, you can go back and check. But Tweety over Basics, that was 3-1. That was a Starfire mirror match, and Basics, I don't blame him for going Starfire, because Starfire is a strong character, especially against Starfire, because who could punish her ranges and know exactly where to be with her ranges other than the character itself? You know, he had a month's time. Like, he had time to develop. He had time to develop this game plan. So obviously, this is the thing he went with. He got a game off of Tweety. Unfortunately, he just didn't get any more after that. So I got that one right, and then I got this next one right. Honeybee over Gerd, 3-2, close matchup. Flash and Adam. I was watching some of Honeybee's YouTube channel and the vlogs that he had. I think he still said he would go against Gerd round 1. He said he felt really comfortable in that matchup, and a lot of things that Flash was able to do was to get Gerd. And yeah, I think he made examples of it, because I watched some of his match analysis too, and he said that he feels really comfortable blocking Adam's trait, and we gotta think about Adam's trait. He does a little like wobbly dance or whatever, so it kind of does leave him vulnerable. So I think the stuff that Honeybee was able to capitalize obviously showed during that matchup. So yeah, 3-2 Flash Adam, I got that one right, and then the Rewind versus over Happy Pal, I got that one right as well. The Blue Beetle versus Flash. It's early, people. Don't judge me. Judge yourself. I'm sorry. Anyway, yeah, 3-1. Blue Beetle over Flash. Got that one right as well. And I got Samij over Scar. I know I seem like a hypocrite after praising Scar, but I did have him making a loser's run. Yeah, because I did have him in losers when I had him in top 8. So yeah, I did. But it was 3-0 Catwoman versus Supergirl. Now, I don't know who they played in the final match of that set. I'm assuming Catwoman and Supergirl, but it just didn't have it under Smash GG, so if it was anything else, I apologize. SonicFox over Hey George, 3-1 Joker and Black Manta versus Joker and Adam. And then here were some of the matches that I lost. I lost in my prediction. Gross over Iris Mantis. You know, in a tournament, you always have to kind of have the knowledge. You kind of have to have it in the back of your mind that there's going to be an upset. So, you know, I was trying to predict the upset, and obviously that didn't come to fruition. And I mean, it's not like I was trying to disrespect Gross or anything like that, but yeah, you just have to pick an upset. Gross beat him 3-1 with Black Adam versus his Atrocitus. Another one I got 3 in a row wrong. Was Tekken Master over Biohazard 3-0. Fate versus Bane and Cheetah. And those are just hard matchups. I mean, even for as godlike of a player as Biohazard is, that's a long day at the office trying to get in on a Fate, especially a good Fate and Tekken Master. And the last one I got wrong was High Tiny over Silver Rod. You know, I guess it makes sense now that I think about it. I'm trying to think of like their tools and what they could do. I still feel like Silver Rod could have done, because he's the best Hellboy. So I still feel like he would have been fine if he wanted to run that matchup. But it makes sense why he ran Batman. But it was 3-0, High Tiny's favorite. I'm gonna leave these in too, so y'all get tired. I hope you get sleepy if you're still watching this video. I apologize. So just a recap of who plays where. SonicFox took first place, Rewind took second place, Scar took third, Samij took fourth, Tweety took fifth, and High Tiny took fifth as well. Gerd took seventh, and Silver Rod took seventh as well. Ninth place finishes was Tekken Master, Gross, Iris Mantis, Honeybee. 13th place finishes were Basic, Happy Pal, Hey George, and Biohazard. I think that's why someone in my comment section last video said I can't read because I was saying Mantis instead of Mathis instead of Mantis. Alright, bro. That's just all I'm gonna say. I'm gonna just say alright, bro. Yeah, man. I was watching some of the tournament. I didn't get to watch it live, unfortunately, because I actually went to Indiana that day. A 7-hour car ride. So technically 14, because we did it all in one day. But I did get to recap and watch some of it now. I love Injustice 2, man. I honestly think either they had MKX or they had Injustice 2. I want to say this weekend too. War of the Gods. I think it might be War of the Clash or something like that. Mr. Aquaman. He's literally, I want to say, the reason that Injustice 2 stayed alive this season, to be honest with you, besides the fact that we had the Pro Series. He's the reason. Him and Echo, what they do for the community, and Streamy, what they do for the community is huge. So big shout outs to them. Shouts out to commentary, from what I heard was amazing. 16-bit, Ultra David, Katana Prime. There was another guy there that was really good, Dark Arm. I'm not gonna pronounce that. Yeah, shouts out to everybody who did commentary, held it down for your Injustice 2. But yeah, man. If there is ever like an MK11, well, obviously it's gonna be MK11, but I'm trying to commentate that. I'm gonna try to stick to 3 games: Dragon Ball Fighter, Street Fighter, and then whatever MK comes out. So this will be my focus in trying to perfect my craft and get better. Obviously, hopefully these videos get better and the quality gets better. Yeah, man, I love Injustice 2. Thank you if this is it. Thank you for everything you've done. Actually met my squad through Injustice 2, so, you know, this game's gonna stay with me. Whether the good, the bad, the ugly, it's gonna stay with me. Until next time, I'm out. Peace.